Today we're at the Town Moor in Newcastle for the opening day of the 2023 Hoppins. Welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel.
Oh, here he is.
Yes, hello and welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. It is the 16th of June 2023 and we are here at the Hoppins, Town Moor, Newcastle. I said we. Joining me today on the channel is the Hampton duo. Say hi, girls.
Hi. Hello.
Get in, get in, get in. What are we most excited about today? Or for? The fun house? What about you, Naomi?
I like that spinny thing where the chairs spin.
The tall spinny one, right?
Yeah.
You can see it in the background there. It is a 2023 season. It's the opening night here at Newcastle. It is the largest travelling fun fair in Europe, so if you are coming, it's one of the biggest you can get in the world, but definitely the biggest in Europe. They have got that hashtag Hoppin sign back for the 2023 season. It was here for the 2022 season. It is Crow Entertainment or Crow Events that sort of run the Hoppins now. It is a lot more professional. Is it Crow Events? Crow Events. It's a lot more professionally run. They have got security over at the gates there. It didn't even used to have gates. You used to just walk through the cars originally. But now it's definitely got the gates. You check your bags. You do feel a little bit more secure, especially with things that go on nowadays. You probably do want that added extra security, knowing that things might go wrong, but they're definitely not when that happens. Just gonna pan over there now. So we've got the flags, all different colours, yellow, green, orange, blue. Got all the rides there. We're looking towards the back of the ride so you can just see the ghost train. Like I say, there is over 400 attractions here, rides and attractions, from rides such as the fun house, the ghost train, the helter skelter, roller coasters, log flumes. Also lots of games, hook a duck, amusements, so lots of things to do, and there is a lot of thrill rides here at the Hoppins as well. So we'll try and get on as many as we can. The ride costs for this year is between £1.50 and £5 for the bigger rides. So it can rack up to be an expensive day at the Hoppins, especially if you've got a big family or you're coming as a family and it's one person paying for everything. It can quick rack up, so please bear that in mind. Car parking today, it was £5 for car parking, which isn't too bad. It is to be expected, and I suppose it's going to be a little bit more if you're going to go into the town and then you're going to have to walk to the field. You might even get lucky and get a free park somewhere, but you are going to have that walk where if you pay the £5, get you right next to the Hoppins and you can just walk straight in. So without further ado, girls, I think we're going to get ourselves in. Are we excited? Yeah! So we'll see you inside the Hoppins for the 2023 season, guys. the day we're going to go on, we haven't been on it yet, but we're going to go on the booster. You excited, girl?
Yeah, the one that I'm most excited.
Yeah, this is Naomi's favourite. It's going to be the tallest one at the Hoplands. You can see it there behind us. It is absolutely massive. I don't know how tall I'd reckon that, but I would reckon it around 150 feet tall. It's quite a tall ride. I think that might, oh no, this is the ride next to it, the Exciter, which seems to be a bit more of a spinny ride. There is a lot of spinny rides here at the Hoplands, but the booster, there is already people at the top. I don't know if you can see that. There's just sitting waiting at the top, and there's people getting ready to board. So if you are lucky enough to be the people at the top, you'll probably get an amazing view over the Town Moor Hoplands and right across Newcastle. We have brought a GoPro with us today, so hopefully we'll get some on-ride footage as well of the booster and all of the rides and attractions that will go on here today. We'll try and get as much footage as we can of lots of different rides and attractions. I did say there's over 400 attractions, so lots to see, lots to do here at the Hoplands. But without further ado, let's get ourselves on our first ride of the day. We're going to go big for our first ride. Literally the biggest here. We're going on the booster, guys. Our first ride of the day here, or the night, or the evening should I say, at the Town Moor Hoplands. What did you think of it, girls?
I really liked it.
You liked it? But it was supposed to be your favourite. What about you, Neve?
It was alright, but like, I wish we shot on the other side so I didn't have Newcastle Stadium in my view.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like Newcastle. Boo! But yeah, we didn't get any on-ride footage, unfortunately. Because we're having some technical difficulties with the chest harness, so unless I'm allowed to handheld the camera or hold the camera in my hand, I won't be able to get any on-ride footage. There will be some rides I think I will be able to get some footage, but there'll be some which I can't, so we're just going to have to bear with on that. There it goes again. I mean, it is a massive ride. Like I say, I reckon around 150 feet tall, very tall ride. You seem to keep going. You got your money's worth. Let's go! Yeah! But you do seem to get your money's worth. So it just depends on what you want. If you do want that thrill, definitely get yourself on the booster here at the Town Moor Hoplands. And yeah. But what's the next ride? Next ride? Exciter, which is just over here to the side. So we're going to get ourselves on that next.
That is crazy.
So we've just come off of Exciter at the Town Moor Hoplands. What do you think, Neve?
I liked it.
She likes it. Neve dragged me on. It was like all the blood went to my feet. What did you think, Naomi?
I liked it, but I don't really feel right.
Yeah, it makes you feel really, really dizzy. Yeah, almost like you've been on a plane. It's definitely not for one. If you don't like being spun around a lot, don't go on Exciter. It was quite intense actually. What I would say is that sort of machine that you go on when you're gonna go into like a space shuttle to prepare. NASA has it. Very similar to that. I could imagine feeling the same feeling that I did if I was in that machine. But definitely a great ride, and definitely a thrill ride. There's lots of thrill rides here at the Hoppins, so definitely, even if you're a big kid like me, you can get yourself on lots of thrill rides here, and maybe some of the smaller rides as well, just to chill. Maybe get on a less intense ride now, just to sort of chill a little bit. And then we'll try and get some food and do a food review here at the Hoppins, because they have got a lot of food establishments, food courts. They have a bar as well. We'll be in the bar. Maybe the girls might not be able to drink, but I might can have a tipple. But I don't know what the next ride's going to be, but we're going to get on one more ride before food, then we'll have food, maybe end up at the bar for a little bit, and take in the atmosphere at the Hoppins for the 2023 season. Went on their next ride. I'm going to sit off this one because it is only a 2-seater per car. It is the Ice Jet, it is that behind us. They're not on it yet, they're just queuing. But it is a standard ride of its type. I have been on quite a few of them type of rides. One at Southport Pleasureland, one at Ocean Beach here at Newcastle South Shields. So it's not that I haven't been on the ride before, but the girls wanted to go on it, so I thought we'd get them on. Just touching on pricings. That ride behind us, the Ice Jet, is £4.50 per person. The big one, which was Booster, that we went on at the start of the Hoppins, that was £10. So I did mention it was £5 top end. It's actually £10 top end. And I think the Slingshot is £20 or £25. So that'll probably be the most expensive ride at the Hoppins this year. It isn't a cheap day out, like I mentioned, especially if you've got a family and you're paying for if one person's paying for everybody, it can quick rack up to be a very, very expensive day here at the Hoppins, all night. And then if you factor in food as well, it's going to rack up, and then the car parking, £5. So please bear that in mind. Try and get as many discount tokens as you can. There is discount tokens floating about, whether it's 50p off a ride, some will give you free rides. Some of the newspapers, the local newspapers, some of the local shops have them. So try and get some of the discount tokens if you are coming, and hopefully that will help ease the amount of money that you're going to have to spend here at the Hoppins. But I will try and get some footage of the girls on Ice Jets, and then hopefully we'll get on our next ride here at the Town Moor Hoppins.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes, okay, let's go crazy now. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take you higher. I want to see some hands in the air, out there. Put them up.
What did you think, Neve? Naomi! So you two have just come off the Ice Jets. What did you think of it?
It's my favourite.
That's your favourite? Yeah, it's just a bit of hair, don't worry. What did you think of it, Naomi?
I feel sick.
You feel sick? It did seem to go on for quite a while and then it went backwards, which was a hidden twist. But yeah, we're going to try and get on more rides and attractions here. I don't know what we're going to get on, but we're going to have a walk down right at the top. There are plenty of rides and attractions you can see there. So hopefully we'll get on another thrill ride, I think, because after seeing them on that, I want to get another thrill. So we'll see you on whatever we go on, guys. Naomi's half of hers is on her face. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, well, I got the Nutella one. There. Is it off? It's off. It's off her face. So we're going to enjoy these and then we will get on our next ride. Somebody scream! Come on, girls, I said somebody scream! Check you over the top of the body rock. Here we go. Somebody scream! Yeah, running, that's the way I like it. Okay, okay, okay. You are runners, okay, okay, okay. Let's go round and get you running. This is the UK, baby. Get ready, come on. Yes, okay. This is we've just come off of Air. Neve hiding behind us. What did you think of it?
I'm not going on that ever again.
You didn't like it, did you? You thought it was different from last year.
I didn't like it.
It's the same.
Twisty turny, you know.
Twisty turny. We've just seen the slingshot go up there. It's a smaller one to the one that Adam dragged me on at Blackpool. If you want to go and see that, it's on the Blackpool South Pier vlog. But yeah, you wanted to go on the slingshot, didn't you? What did you think of Air?
My second favourite.
Second favourite.
My favourite before, but I was most excited for.
Right. Oh well, this is our second favourite. Naomi's second favourite is Air. Very similar to the bling at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's now gone. It's where the Skyforce Red Arrows did. Is currently standing. That's where the bling was. This is a very similar ride. Not the same one. Very similar. I think it's about to go again. I did notice some two and very impressive smoke machines. I don't think it's going to go off this time, but it went off. Unfortunately, it is a shame. I have brought my GoPro, but I can't use it. We're having some technical issues with the strap, and it wouldn't be safe to use. So unfortunately, no on-ride footage this year. But we have got plenty on-ride footage of the last year. So if you do want to check out the on-ride footage, please check out last year's vlog. But if you want to stay with this one to get the atmosphere, soak up all the new rides and attractions, and just spending more time with us. But yeah, there it goes. One of the bigger rides and attractions here at the Town Moor Hoppins this year. So without further ado, we're going to walk down the second lane of the Hoppins, and we're going to try and get some food as well. I know we've got some crepes, but I want to try and get some food, and we'll hopefully do a food review for you to end the vlog. It is great at getting down to the Town Moor at night as well. If you can try and get down when it starts to get dark, all of the light, it just adds to the ambience, it adds to the atmosphere, and it is an electric atmosphere here at Town Moor. It always is, always great atmosphere, and you're not actually far away from the city centre, so you can walk into the city centre after you've been to the Hoppins and continue that atmosphere long into the night. That has to be one of the biggest bouncy castles I have ever seen. I think it is multiple bouncy castles, but it looked insane. I don't know if I think you pay £10 and you get access to all of them bouncy castles, which looked incredible. I'm saying that must be the biggest bouncy castle I've ever seen.
Can we go on it?
I think you're a bit old for the bouncy castle now, Neve.
Still?
The Amazon rainforest giant bouncy castle.
You never can beat it all.
Inflatable adventure. And also, if you're wondering what these wires are, it is a zip line. So you go right at the top there and come all the way down. And of course, can't miss the classic dodgems, the rock and roll dodgems. And another mouse ride. One of two roller coasters, or two bigger roller coasters here at the Town Moor Hoppins. We've also got lots of little roller coasters for the kids as well.
Right, runners, these safety bars are tight. They must be tight. You better get ready. time. Everybody's hands in the air, one more, come on, in the air, boys and girls, hands in the air. Let's go, crazy baby! Okay, so next ride, next ride.
That was the worst ride I've ever been on, wasn't it?
I started crying.
Neve was crying, Naomi was screaming, saying stop. Oh my god, it was even the worst ride I've ever been on.
I'm not going on that again.
It held you upside down, you felt like the blood had rushed to your head.
I know.
Yeah, it was certainly not a good experience. I do not recommend top spin or whatever it was called. That's an interesting one. It's like the Enterprise at Alton Towers, but you sit sideways instead of inside the car. It's called Oxygen. But there's lots of rides and attractions here at the Hoplands, so do get yourself down. Like I say, it is Friday today. It's on till I think it's Sunday, so that will be, I think actually it could actually be open till Monday, but I will double check that. But I'm sure it is open the extra day this year. But like I say, there's not just the thrill rides, there's lots of other things to do, lots of games, things you can win, loads of food stands, lots of smaller rides and attractions, plenty for the entire family to enjoy. And remember, there is a bar here as well, so if you didn't want to go on the rides and you just wanted to sit and watch, you can get yourself into the bar here at the Hoplands for the 2023 season. So we're going to head down the second lane. I don't think there's going to be many other rides and attractions we're going on. There is a big wheel as well, which is mentioning. So if you do want to get up quite tall, or quite high should I say, and you want to look down but you don't want the thrill, you can get yourself on the big wheel. But we're going to make our way down, we're going to get some food, we're going to do a food review to end our experience of the Hoplands for the 2023 season. Naomi's pointing at Meltdown. Are you having a look at this? No, I don't think we're going on that. It's a bit like Total Wipeout, that. But yeah, like I say, loads to do. I don't know where we're going to go for food. We're going to obviously try and get one of the fast food stands. I want something quirky. I don't just want a burger. I want something different. So whatever we do, wherever we go, I will do a food review. But there's lots of things like burgers, Chinese. I even did a Yorkshire pudding wrap. So that looked good. So we might get ourselves one of them. I do want to touch, I just mentioned the security, the security has just went past. There's a lot of police presence. It does feel quite safe this year, which is really good. You don't want to be bringing your kids and younger people to an area which you would feel unsafe. I felt very safe so far. It has felt really secure, especially with the bag checks at the entrance and exits. It just adds to the security of the Hoplands, which is always good to see. But I will just pan over and show you some more of the stalls. Loads to do here. And I did mention the bar. The bar is coming up on the right hand side. They have got what I call the B&M tent. It's like a mini B&M tent for festivals. You often see them at the festivals. They do have a stage there as well, so they must have some live music, and they've even got the hashtag Hoplands on the stage as well, which is good to see. And so you have got the entertainment, live entertainment, if you are coming to the bar as well, which is great to see. But we'll see you probably over towards the exit / entrance of the Hoplands, hopefully with some food. So Naomi has got chip on a stick. You got cheese one, didn't you?
What's that?
Let's try a bit.
Cheese one.
Oh my god. Snap it off. It's actually really nice. I'll rate that. And then Neve's getting Salt and pepper one.
Let's get 2 of the Yorkshire pudding wraps.
So I have a Yorkshire pudding wrap. It is absolutely amazing. I've already bit into it. I think this would be the ideal hangover cure. It's a game changer. I got a little bit of gravy. I got some stuffing, carrots, runner beans, and some pork. So looking good. The girls, what did you think of your chip on a stick?
I liked it.
Just wasn't very filling, was it? No. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna enjoy this and then we'll do a rating out of 10 of what we thought of food here at the Hoppins. And then we'll do a closing down speech of what we thought of the entire day as well. And just like that, a day at the Hoppins is at a close. I've got this in my, I'm still eating my Yorkshire pudding wrap. It is good. I'm spitting half of it out. First of all, we'll start with Naomi. What did you think of the Hoppins?
I loved it.
You loved it. What was your favourite ride?
The one what I was most excited for.
The spinny one?
Yeah.
At the start. I'm trying to think, what was that called again? I've already forgotten. But it was intense. What was Neve's favourite ride?
The Exciter.
The what? Oh, the second one, the Exciter. Yeah, that one was, that made the blood rush to my feet. Oh?
The ice one where it spun around really fast.
Oh, see, I didn't go on that. Was it good, was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looked good. Ice
jets.
jets, so jet ice. No, it was ice jets. I think my favourite ride, I don't know what, Air. I think Air was my favourite. And the Yorkshire pudding wrap. What did you think of the chip on a stick? You got the salt and pepper.
It's very like salt and peppery.
Well, I would expect that when you got salt and pepper.
Like I don't like salt and peppery, I like just a little bit.
Why did you get salt and pepper?
I don't know.
So, I've finished stuffing my face. Overall, it has been really good. I always love getting down to the Hoppins, especially with it being so close to home. Quite nostalgic. Came here very young, younger than Neve and Naomi. Things that's changed, there's been a few new additions, but there's still a lot of the same rides and attractions from last year. So if you have loved the previous years, you're going to love this year because it was very similar. There is a few new things. The bar tent seems a lot bigger than it did last year. There is a few new rides and attractions, but there is still the old ones which if you love, that is brilliant. There's, like I said, over 400 rides and attractions here, which is a hell of a lot. Like I say, it is Europe's largest travel and fun fair, and it has been coming for over 100 years here on the Town Moor. I keep calling it the Town Moor Hoppins. If you're from Newcastle or from the area, the Town Moor is where we are. This is the Town Moor, and this is the Hoppins. So it is the Town Moor Hoppins, or the Hoppins on the Town Moor. But yeah, you can see it there in the distance. Like I say, it is a great atmosphere, especially if you're getting here at night time. All of the lights, the buzz, it does extend right into the night. Pricings, it is expensive. That is to be expected with a fun fair. They have to make a bit of money, otherwise it wouldn't be worth their while. And remember, they're not one body, so it's not like they're all helping each other. Well, they probably are helping each other, but they all are individual sort of fun fair rides and attractions which have to make money themselves. They're power and generators, so try and support as many as you can. And even if you see a ride which looks similar and there's a lot on one and there's not a lot on the other, you can get yourself on that one. But overall, it's been a really, really good day here at the Town Moor Hoppins. Please like, please subscribe. It'll make a massive difference to the channel. I don't know where we are going to be next. We've got a lot of places to go around the UK, so it'll be really, really good for you to follow, like and subscribe, and you can come along for the ride with us. But all that's left for us to say at the Town Moor Hoppings, get the ride in the background, is thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.